Are you over 40 and gaining more and more weight each year? In this video, you will learn how to identify what caused your weight gain and how to get back to your preferred weight in just 3 easy steps without any weird diet or extreme exercise. This is what worked for me. I call these steps the past, the present, and the future. Step 1, the past. The first step is particularly interesting because you need to do a flashback to all the healthy habits you used to follow consistently while you were at your ideal weight. Using my personal experience as an example, here are habits that I had and I used to follow for about 30 years. 1. I did my workout with the intensity of someone training for the next Olympic Games. It was as if my life depended on it. 6 days a week, running, skipping, and strength training at 4:30 each morning. 2. I fasted intermittently, 16/8 without fail, and I almost never ate anything after about 3 or latest 4 in the afternoon every day. 3. I measured how much I ate. There was a specific bowl I used to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner out of. Anything that didn't fit into that bowl was left uneaten. 4. I ate mainly fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, whole grain, lean white meat, and eggs. Your own habits back when you were ideal weight might have been unintentional and different from mine, but you get the idea. Whatever you did at that time that contributed to your being active, eating more nutritious foods with lower calories, having an adequate amount of sleep each night, are your healthy habits which helped you maintain your ideal weight. Maybe you used to do a lot of walking to get from one place to the other, or maybe you lived on a farm or next door to a farmer's market where fruits and vegetables were in abundance, and that's pretty much about all what you ate. Write each one down and display it where you can see it each day. Step 2, the present. Which of the healthy habits you used to do back then have you now stopped doing, especially if you thought before now that you hadn't changed anything? When and why? Let me know in the comments below. This was a eureka moment for me because I too was wondering why I began to put on a few kilograms on and off in the last 5 years. And I was 100% sure at the time that I had changed nothing. But was this true? No, it was not. And somehow I had unconsciously strayed from the straight and narrow path. Here are a few healthy habits that I had unconsciously let slide just to help you joggle your own memory. 1. I stopped exercising for some months. 3 different times when doctors told me to stop exercising for health reasons. Although I later regretted taking their advice totally, because I could just easily have made modifications to my exercises and not just stopped exercising totally. 2. I stopped measuring my food for no good reason. My special bowl broke and I never got around to replacing it. 3. I stopped climbing the stairs, 2 stairs at a time. You should have seen me in my lazy days then, waddling up the stairs like an old dog. 4. I reduced the intensity of my workouts because I was so tired at the start of my perimenopause journey. And my mindset was like, I cannot come and kill myself. 5. The total blow came when I started experiencing bloating, irritable bowel syndrome, and all sorts of gut issues in perimenopause. So I changed my diet, assuming that maybe beans, sweet potatoes, and other high fiber and nutritious but low calorie foods were affecting my gut, and began to eat foods which used to be taboo for me, like bread and rice. These are just a few examples. There are several more. One of which could be if you were sedentary at home during the COVID-19 pandemic. You could also have changed jobs, or maybe you used to commute to work every day and you now work from home and are not able to have your usual step count. Step 3, the future. The third step is to plan to reintroduce some or all of these forgotten healthy habits. You could start with whatever is easiest for you and add the other habits one at a time. Or if you're like me, you want to go hard or go home, by adding several weight loss habits at the same time. You do you. If you used to be active and your current job requires long hours at your desk, make time for a 1-hour brisk walk during your day. I started by increasing the intensity and frequency of my workouts, then eating even more healthy, getting more sleep, and then reducing my portion sizes. And I am now well on my way to being in top form. I can't say when exactly will be the day that my US size 6 and UK size 10 clothes fit perfectly, but I know with all certainty that that day will come sooner rather than later. I also know that aging and menopause do play a role in weight gain for women. Yes, declining estrogen levels at the onset of perimenopause changes where women's bodies store fat. We become top heavy, back fat, lower belly fat, and our arms. It also becomes more difficult to build muscle, but it's not impossible. We have seen women over 60 whose bodies are in top form, such as Ernestine Shepherd. Miss Shepherd is 87 years old and has the best toned body I have ever seen. I have earlier videos on this channel with 20 of my tried and tested tips on how to lose weight and keep it off for life. There you will find the specifics of all my healthy lifestyle habits. So now we have it. 3 easy steps with no extreme diet or crazy workout routines. Take a look at what worked for you in the past, when you were ideal weight, which of these habits have you ditched for whatever reason, and then reintroduce or adapt whatever habits you can to have yourself back at your ideal weight in the not so far future. My advice is give it some time and be patient, because nothing good comes easy. Consistency is key. It will take your body time to adapt to your forgotten healthy habits. But in the meantime, don't give up because you can't see immediate results. Prioritizing your body by embarking on your healthy lifestyle journey is good for us, even if it doesn't lead to weight loss. I came across this quote by Robert Collier the other day, and it gives me so much hope. Success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in, day out. Let me know how these tips work for you. Take good care of yourself. Don't forget to be your sister's keeper. I'll see you soon.